Hey guys, so today I've got a special video for you because this is the best game of TFT I've ever had. I made it to stage 8 in what was an insane showdown versus a Space Jam player. And let me tell you, this build, if you have the same or the similar circumstances that I had in this game, it's incredible. It really is. I learned about this build watching a guy called Soju stream. So I'm not going to take credit for inventing this build. I learned about this build watching a guy called Soju stream. And honestly, I tried it out for the first time in ranked because I couldn't go. I was being contested on traditional brawler blasters, and I thought, well, why not just try out this build? I'm doing really well. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of pre-context, and I'm gonna go into a full-length video about the build. And me doing a playthrough of the build for the very first time. Actually, I played that build. What I'm going to let you know is that I had a very, very good game, and this build is not supposed to be for people who have a poor start. This is not a build that you can very easily go if you have a bad mid game. So if you're at like, I don't know, if you're like sub 50 HP going into round 4, you should not be playing this build. It's unlikely to serve you very well. Before we get into the video as well, G2A sponsored this channel. Thank you very much to G2A. There is a ref link in the description below. So let's get into it. So, again, I go with the very classic Brawler Blaster start. My favourite Brawler Blaster start is essentially Leona, Jace or Poppy, but Jace is preferable. Then a Graves, and then a Lucian, okay? And to be honest with you, one of the most important items to win streak with in the early game is a red buff. So that's what I ended up going for. This is how I kind of win streaked through the game. And this is kind of what kept me going for the most part. A big upgrade for this composition would be adding a Vi or a Fiora, but Vi is preferable. Adding a Vi or Fiora to this composition is really, really strong because this is just the mid game that you're looking for. The way I set it up was something like, oops, let's put the red buff back on Lucian. The way I set it up was something like this, and I'll tell you two other items that really helped me this game to win streak was the Redemption and Ionic Spark. Both of them are incredibly good mid-game and early-game items. So alongside the red buff, this really helped me win streak the early game, and my early comp looked a little bit like this. The aim of this comp is to get to level 8 as quickly as physically possible. If you can get to level 8 naturally by 4-3 without having to spend below 40 gold, you're in a great position to play this comp. If you get to level 8 by 4-5 and you're still healthy, that's fine. Or if you get to level 8 by 4-6, probably also okay. What you're looking to do is not level 8 all in. You are looking to roll your economy above 80 gold and start subbing in the good units. The end composition is going to look something like this. And I'm going to clear the comp because it uses absolutely nothing, okay? What you want the composition to look like is Sona, preferably 2-star. Jinx, almost certainly, needs to be 2-star. Ziggs, and you're going to ask why Ziggs is here? I'll tell you, he can be 1-star. He's literally there to give you the, Rebels buff. Misfortune, Thresh, yeah, there's a lot of legendaries. Lulu, Gangplank. That's 4 legendaries. You heard me right? This is 4 legendaries, and Gangplank, preferably 2-star. In fact, if you can get any of your legendaries to 2-star, you're in an incredible spot. Wukong. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 8 units on the field right now. And then at level 9, you're going to want to add Kassadin. Or in fact, you can add Kassadin before you add... Actually, Kassadin, yeah. But Kassadin probably comes in last in this situation to give you both Mana Reaver and Celestial, okay? This is what you want your composition to look like. Essentially, you want to line your Mana Reavers up with people that you want to delay the mana of. You want your Gangplank to be in the middle to cast as quickly as possible in the best possible area. In terms of itemization, if there is no Blitzcrank in the game, which you'll find was the case for me, you can put your Jinx very happily here. If there is a Blitzcrank in the game and he's above in the top right corner, don't do this. Otherwise, the safer positioning for your Jinx is over here, and then you usually want your Misfortune on the other side, and you want your Lulu wherever. In terms of itemization, you're going to transfer that red buff over to Jinx. I like Runans, and then this game I also ran Deathblade. Now, what I would say is that Jinx items are flexible, okay? The Runan's Deathblade combo is really good. Red buff is a good defensive, in inverted commas, defensive item for Jinx. But overall, whatever normal Jinx items you would usually run, Giant Slayer, Trap Claw, Infinity Edge, Last Whisper, all of those are fine. I just like this because it helps her get her resets more quickly, especially having Runans. It's really nice. And red buff on that as well, also really nice. Misfortune, she's going to want anything that you can give her to make her ultimate more impactful. Rabadons, Morellos. A big one is Demolitionist Charge because of the Gangplank. That means you can cut the zigs, and that's actually what I ended up doing. In fact, this game, my Misfortune looked something like this with a Rebel Medal, which was just unbelievable. So what I ended up having for Misfortune was something like this, and I cut the zigs, and then I had the Ash, which was what my composition looked like overall. Gangplank wants normal Gangplank items. In fact, I think I had the Morellos is actually on the Gangplank. Gangplank wants normal Gangplank items, Morellos, GA, Ionic Spark, Rabadons if you can get it, okay? And then obviously then your redemption is going to go on anybody. I had 2 redemptions this game and they both went on these units. And then I found a Shroud of Stillness, which I put on Lulu, because Lulu is the most maneuverable unit in this whole composition, so she can be moved wherever. And this is what my composition ended up looking like towards the end of the game, okay? It is a high roll comp. It is supposed to be an insane late game powerhouse if you have a really good mid game. Do not play this comp if you're struggling. If you're struggling in the mid-game, go traditional Brawler Blaster. It will dig you out of a hole quicker, and you won't rely on 4 legendary units. In terms of priority for Thresh, you want to have extra Lulus on the board. You want anything with immediate impact. Lulus, Blitzcranks, Wukongs, Sorakas are good. Extra Misfortunes, extra Gangplanks. All of those are perfectly fine, especially with the Demolitionist's bonus being activated. Wow. Yeah. So this is the comp. This is the comp that I played in this video. Let's get into the video. Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're going to be playing anything because I just came out of a game. It was an interesting one, but essentially I had a demo spec Kai'Sa and someone decided to go mech alongside me. Believe it or not guys, I now know that we're in the Medium Legends Galaxy thanks to my YouTube channel. You guys are all fantastic. Oh, thanks to G2A for sponsoring the channel, by the way. They are awesome. Loads of stuff on offer here, but I kind of want to go for not one of those. Screw it, I'm going to go for a Chain Vest. This is one of those carousels that has all like the offensive-y type items or armor or AD type items. So Chain Vest isn't bad. Chain Vest gives you options because it can go into GA, it can go into Bramble Vest, it can go into Red Buff. So actually Chain Vest is not a bad starting item to have to opt for. I like to go for BF Sword a lot of the time because I also think it opens up a lot of options, but I think Chain Vest is actually very flexible. I should probably try and contest Chain Vest a bit more in the early game, if I'm honest with you, because I think it's one of the more flexible items in the game. I would like to play mech. I do think mech is like a really easy build to play. If you're on tilt, mech is always a really good build to play. And actually, a start of a Nisi Large Rod and a Chain Vest is always a good way to think about playing mech. I kind of want to. Do you know what? I actually kind of want to keep this. I will take the Jarvans. I will take the Jarvans. But honestly, oh, maybe I should have taken the Celestial. If we win, I'll sell the Ziggs, and so if we don't get gold, I'll just sell the Ziggs or I'll sell the other Jarvan. Actually, Jarvan 2's kind of bad in a lot of scenarios. Actually, Jarvan 2's not that good unless you're running it with a Xayah or someone that benefits from the attack speed. This is Ionic Spark. This is not bad for Space Jam. I didn't sell for the Xayah, but that is actually not bad with Jarvan, so I can always start with something like this. But I do kind of want the Lucian. I've got Ionic Spark. And I have Chain Vest. Let's just hope that we get some... I can always just give the rod to Kassadin. Okay, that's something. It's an Ezreal. Nice. I can sell them. Buy the Leona, probably. I don't have items for Xayah. There's no point trying to force a Xayah in this situation because I just don't have items for it. This is actually not an awful start. I'll pick up the Leonas. Honestly, I'll just pick up the Annie as well. Gonna give that to him and I'm gonna give that to him. I don't really want to combine anything yet. I don't mind slamming Ionic Spark. Should I just slam I should this team should be good enough to not lose a huge amount. This guy's got Darius. I've not had any Kaisers or anything like that. Who are we up against? We're up against this guy. I don't think I'm winning, personally. Personally don't think I'm winning anything here. There'll be no prizes. Although that counts as a spell, so... Nice, Kassadin. Get him. Get him, Kassadin. Don't think it's going to happen, though. It's not. I've got options, though. Ionic Spark and then Red Buff would be nice if I found a Vi, for instance. Like, this is actually not bad. In fact, is that good enough to say... How much have I got here? Yes, this is good enough. Let's give that to him. Give that to her. And I'll wait to give this to somebody. But I got 10 gold, so that's always good. You shouldn't really save Annie's. So if I ever have an opportunity to get rid of something other than Annie for Eco, I will. Oh, good dodge, Lucian. Good dodge. I hope I can lose this by a very small amount. That would be super nice. I don't think I'm going to, though. I think Lucian's just too good. So we have options here. Like, if there is a spat, I'm going to go for spat. If there isn't a spat, I'm going to go for... We're not there yet, actually. It's another Leona, but it is also a Kha'Zix. Might just put a random Cinderer on, to be honest with you. I was hoping to get a Cybernetic from this shop. 3, 5... I could sell everything. I could sell this for 5. But then I wouldn't be able to field the unit this turn, so that's probably just not a good idea. Right. Let's have a look at what everyone else has got. This guy's got a bit of everything. This guy's already got a QSS and a tier. That he looks like he's trying to think about. I mean, that to me, slamming a QSS early tells me that they're thinking about mech. Because it's a pretty mech thing to do, to be honest with you. I still have a good Space Jam build. What I'm focusing on right now is just good economy. I actually think I'm going to win this. Cinder is really underrated, as long as there's no Blitzcranks getting rid of them. If I lose this, I'm not that bothered by it, although I've got to wait. Oh, we won by 1. Nice. This does mean that my carousel priority is really bad, though, and if there's a spat, then I just probably won't get it. No spat. But there is red buff potential, which I think should be on the cards for me. So this can either go into Morello's or it can go into red buff. But given that I have a Lucian, I think red buff is probably the priority. And then I can make it Ionic Spark. So I think Ionic Spark red buff is the best play in this scenario. Because I've got an Ionic Spark on Leona is actually quite nice. Which is the guy? So this is Ploof Daddy, and Ploof Daddy went for that. So I think, even though he just found a Kaiser, we can probably wave goodbye to the realms of that, and we can make red buff Ionic Spark. Really would be good if I had would be really nice if I had I'm just going to put this guy on. Let's buy those. I don't think it's ever happening, but it's always worth it to try and like meme people a little bit. Not really sure what this guy's doing. Ionic Spark's like super good earlier. I just want to find a Graves now. I obviously got rid of Graves earlier, but I wasn't really sure what was happening, so I was kind of focusing on just getting eco. think a Lucian with red buff and an Ionic Spark on Leona should win this, and it does, which is really nice. I'm probably going to level up. If I can find something good to put in, I'll level up. None of this is like good to put in. So I think I'm just going to save eco. And again, I'm just going to buy some random stuff. Actually, probably better to buy one costs. A, I'm denying 2 Jarvans from a Xayah player for the time being. And B, well, there isn't a B. I actually don't really care if I lose. I'm already at good eco. This guy's thinking about Brawler Blaster already. And I don't actually have another Blaster yet. Which is the guy that was... So Ploof Daddy. This is the guy that I was almost certain was thinking about Mech Infiltrator. So I'm still assuming that's the case. TF could get a really good ulti off here. It was actually pretty bad. That's fine. I'll take that. I just got to hope that he doesn't snipe my Lucian. He doesn't, which is really good. And actually the Ionic Spark's getting work done. So I'm very lucky to win this one because I'm level 4. So getting a win streak going into the neutral round at level 4 is just absolutely insane. That shows you the power of red buff though, by the way. I'm going to do that. I'm going to slam him. He's just like 10 times better. There's Graves as well. So I'm actually going to add Graves now. So this actually gives me... if I can find like a Fiora or even better, a Vi, I'm super happy with this situation because this is like perfect Brawler Blaster start. The other Brawler Blaster player is this one. What am I getting here? If that's a friggin' spat, you having a joke. Bugger off. I can make a rebel spat. I can make a rebel spat. Redemption. I don't. You never really. It's Trapclaw or Redemption. And then I'd maybe make a rebel spat. I need some BF swords though. I think I'm going to level up here. Don't really care about the Graves. He's not that important. Where's everyone located? Mostly on that side. I think I lose this one. It's Deathblade. Although, actually, might not be able to get through my... Yeah, he might not actually be able to get through my Vanguards. In fact, I don't think he is going to be able to get through my Vanguards, which is super nice. I'm going to sell that to get eco, actually. I want to start leveling up ASAP. I can always find a Blitzcrank later on. I think he's thinking about Rebels, because he's still keeping those Rebels around over here. Kale. I don't think I can go Kale with what I've committed to already. But I can level up and put a Kale in anyway. Because she's just strong. Where is everybody? That side. It's probably fine to be over here then. Do I want a redemption? Yeah. I think I just make a redemption. Because then I have items for my front line. Okay, this guy's got a 3-star Zoe, so I'm just assuming I'm going to lose this, if I'm honest with you. Oh, actually, my Malphite tanked out really nicely. And now my Isaiah's going. Please kill. Please. Oh, yes. Let's go redemption. Let's go redemption. That's why we buy the item. That's why we buy it. So I'm not in a great spot here. I'm just going to keep power leveling where I can. This guy's probably going to beat me. He's playing Space Jam, it looks like. This guy's playing Kale, for sure. This guy's the other Brawler Blaster player. Like I said, I'm just power leveling right now. This is going to be used to make a Rebel Spat eventually. Hoping that I can set up for a good item with my Jinx. Now, Jinx, ideally, with a red buff, I'd like a Giant Slayer. I'd take a Runans. Honestly, I'd take anything, to be honest with you. I think this is going to be a red buff Jinx game though, just for the simple fact that I don't really have any other like major offensive items picked up, but the defensive items that I've got are perfectly fine. This guy has got Gwyncy's Rage Blade. He could very well be playing Brawler Blaster as well. I think he is. So I think I just want either the BF sword or the bow in this scenario. I would actually take the chain vest for the rebel spat. I think chain vest. If I can't get bow, it might even be okay. No, it's got to be bow too. Well, I think I'm just gonna have to go bow. Bow's the best option I can have in this scenario. I think that guy takes the... He can make a Zephyr with that, which is not bad. I'm going to give the bow to my Kale for the time being. I guess I'm going to pick up some rebels here. No, I'm not. I'm going to sell for Eco. So this guy's 6. He's now pivoting into... So this guy's now pivoted into... Oh, this was the mech. I thought he was playing mech. I got that impression. This guy is very low down. He's going to have to crazy roll. Who's the other guy playing Brawler Blaster? This guy looks like he could be playing Brawler Blaster. I mean, it's a very... Okay, so he's... I mean, I should just about win this. I mean... My Kale is like, they're all in a row, so, and my Redemption went off as well. Kale's really good versus these types of comps in the mid-game. Kale's just a really good mid-game unit, actually. Like, even without anything working for her, like Blade Master, she's just a really good unit. I think I'm just gonna... Thing is, I do need to be wary, of course, that... I think I'm just going to slam another Jace on for the time being. Is there anything else that I could make that would be better? Probably not. I'm never getting Malphite 3, am I? So let's just keep going into levels. The best way I can consolidate my position is just try and go for level 8 as quickly as possible. I could roll at 7 to try and find the Jinx, but it's just not likely. It's much better if I try and force level 8. This guy's level 6 as well. He's hardcore all in on Jinx in this scenario. I'm gonna end up losing eventually, by the way. There is no way I continue this win streak forever. This guy's playing Kale. I actually think red buff still just wins me these, by the way. I think Ionic Spark and red buff actually just still win me these. Tank that. Nice, nice. Yeah, this is good. Honestly, Redemption was such a pog buy, because that's just made me 10 times better. And now I've got this 9 win streak going into the neutral round. Fiora. Yeah, we do that, right? And then we buy... No, wait. We don't even need to do that. We just buy that. Keep the Jace, because if I can make a Jace 2, that's a good mid-game unit. Again, him, and it is Jude... He's Kaling. He's 100% Kaling. He's giving that to Irelia, and he's going into Chaos. He's backed off Brawler Blaster for the time being. He's given up on it. He's either Cybernetics or Kale. Probably Cybernetics, actually. This guy is Brawler Blaster, but he's just so low on eco. He has got Nico's help, which does really help. So I can make a Rebel Spat, which is super nice. I've also got a Jace 2 now. I'm just going to keep going. But Jace 2 is really nice. Probably just going to give that to Jace 2 for the time being. That's a Rebel Spat. I don't think we have enough rebels to make that worth it right now. But could we? Could we make it worth it? No, there's no point. I'll keep the Ziggs around though. I'll keep the Ziggs around. There is a new brawler build that I kind of want to try. It doesn't actually involve many brawlers at all. In fact, it's not even a brawler frontline. It's actually like a chrono frontline. I think I'm in a good enough position to be able to make it work. I need to find Wukong, and oh, I'm so close to making this not work. I take the Karma. It uses things like Kassadin and Wukong and stuff like that. But I'm going to just keep going down the traditional route if... Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make the Rebel Spat. I'm giving it to the Kale. So I'm level 8 now. This guy's got a Jinx too at level 7. He obviously used the Nikos, but that's annoying. But I might be able to find my Misfortune. I can slow roll from this position. I might be able to find my Misfortune. The other thing that I can do is obviously just go towards the other Brawler Blaster build, but I think I lose to this guy now, unfortunately. Yeah, I think I lose to this guy. He's very, very strong now. But I didn't lose by much, which is fine. You know, I'm level 8, so he has got a Jinx too. He's like super stabilized right now. But if I find an MF, I mean, I'm like, I can just get an MF, like an MF Rebel Spat, which is really good. That's a Lulu. That's insane. That's really, really nice. What am I doing with the Lulu, though? Lulu comes on alongside the Sona, right? So we get Sona, and we drop the brawlers, and we go for Sona. So we want Wukong, we want Kassadin, and we want Sona. I think that we, at this point, are just rolling for some mid-game units, because we need to stabilize now. Like, we're 4-3, a lot of people getting their, like, sort of end-game strong comps. I mean, you can still see me doing really well, by the way. Like, I just killed, I mean, I can't believe I'm actually winning this. It's still, I mean, the red buff's just carrying me, right, as is the Kale to an extent. I'm hoping my, yeah, the redemption just smurfs it, dude. The redemption is just so good. Honestly, it wouldn't be an Excoundrel video without raving about redemption. But yeah, I'm not going to go for the Brawler build. I'm actually going to go for the slightly different variation build. I don't want any of these spatulas. I really want the BF sword. If I get a spatula, it would be... I mean, he's got the MF. This guy's... Oh, just like... I've done everything right this game. And he gets bailed out. I'm not going to get that either, am I? I don't want to spat. I mean, I could go for another Rebel Spat. No, okay. We just go for the... He was trying to take the Jace. Yeah, I know. Well, obviously I'm going to deny the Jace from you. Like, I obviously just deny the Jace from you. I don't want Kale. It's a Thresh. That's good. There's a Wukong. There's another Lulu. There's a Sona as well. Okay, that's nice. I mean, if I can kill a few things here, I'm like really happy. Because I'm obviously not winning this. This guy's like high roll Space Jam. We just need some Jinxes. It's a Gangplank. What am I doing with the Gangplank? Screw it. Let's Ionic Spark my Gangplank. Nice. How many Jinxes has this guy got? He's got all the bloody Jinxes. I need Jinxes. Okay, we've got a load of legendaries. We should be able to convert. We should be able to convert this. Should. Okay, now I just got blown up. I honestly just need to find Jinx. I need Jinx, I need Kassadin. I need Misfortune. This is like the full legendary comp. We're just playing legendary units. Jinx. Nice. Let's put some experience in. Jinx is getting sold. She comes on with the Rebel Spat. Boom. We sell him. He comes off. Boom. My other blaster is technically going to be not her. Boom. That's for misfortune. Last Whisper is okay. As is, to be honest, as is actually Runans. Let's just go Runans. I think Runans is better. Right, we just want misfortune, right? And that gives me... We want to go to level... There we go. And now we just want a Cassadin. So I think I'm just going to give this to... Should probably start scouting a little bit. There is a few Jinx players, or there are a few Jinx players, or at least close to Jinx players. Okay, so this is basically the are you high rolling in the mid game build, and can you get to level 8 really quickly, and does that level 8 get you a win? That's basically what this build is. And it actually works pretty well. It's just a build of broken units doing broken things. And now we're going to go to level 9 to get more legendaries, because we need to. He's going into Rebels. I mean, if there's a Blitzcrank, is there actually any Blitz? There's one Blitzcrank in this game. It's probably worth putting my Ziggs in the corner just in case that we run into that Blitzcrank. Oh my goodness. This guy's got Zerath too. I have a feeling we're going to lose. I want a GP2 realistically. But we ain't winning this. We ain't winning this in any way, shape or form. Holy moly. But we can go level 9 and we can just get our 2-star units. This Pastor guy, how many... What am I looking for? Aurelian Soul? How many rebels have I got? I got a lot of rebels. Shield, Jinx. I think I just take those for the time being. They're all really nice. I have these here. We want a Cassadin, right? Because we want Celestial. We lost that really hard. Do you reckon we drop something for 6 rebels here? What could we drop for 6 rebels? I want the Misfortune, but the Demo Spat. Can we drop the... Can we take the Demo Spat or do we take the Celestial Orb? We either take the Demo Spat or the Celestial Orb. Demo Spat or Celestial Orb. Okay, no, we take the Rebel Medal. We take the Rebel Medal. Wait, we take the Rebel Medal. Oh, we don't take the Rebel Medal. Screw it. We take the Demo Spat. We're taking the Demo Spat. Get out the frickin'... What the hell? Why? I'm getting blocked by this guy. That guy in first place is really tilted that people are taking his stuff. Wukong. Demo Spat. Zerath. Sorry. Thresh 2. I think we just get rid of the Aurelian Soul and put an Ash in the corner. That's a Lulu 2. Okay, we want more gangplanks realistically, but we can get rid of the zigs, right? We can get rid of the zigs. We get rid of the zigs for something like a Vanguard or a Mana Reaver. So we get rid of the zigs for, if we can find it, we get rid of it for, come on, Misfortune, can you cast any quicker than this? We get rid of the zigs for, Kassadin, if I can find it. It's another Lulu. We keep that on the sidelines, right? We need more misfortunes. Don't tell me this guy's got misfortunes. He doesn't. Okay, I think there's only one MF in this entire lobby. I think we end up losing this one though. This guy for sure beats us. There's no way we win this. I don't see a way that we win this. My Gangplank's not actually getting focused, which is nice. Oh wait. Demo spat? Are we just gonna like constantly stun everything? I think we're just stunning everything. Oh my god, look at the stun lock on this comp. Actually, maybe keeping the Ash in is okay. We still drop the Ziggs. We still drop the Ziggs for the Kassadin, but keeping the Ash in is perfectly fine. Deathblade for Jinx is so good. That's another really big upgrade. This guy's got a Zerath too, which is actually just insane. But I really want an MF too. Hoping I can beat this guy. I think we have to place the Lulu directly in front of his stuff. He's also got a Gangplank now with the protector spat. But yeah, ideally finding a Kassadin would be really nice. Deathblade is so nice for my Jinx though. No defensive items, but I'll take it. Like, this is actually really, really solid. We're taking an Echo here. Nice. Another Thresh. Don't want the Echo for that. Oh, we definitely want the Kassadin though. Kassadin comes in for the Mana Reaver. There's two Kassadins there actually. I kind of want him. Alright. I actually think we lose this. Genuinely do think we lose this. By quite a significant margin. Oh god, the Zerath. The Zerath, it hurts. It really hurts. I need to make sure that I position Lulu versus this guy really well. Pastor going out soon would be pretty nice. Who's the guy playing mech? Poof Daddy. Ploof Daddy. I need to basically switch everything over in a minute. I don't know if I got a good enough position on this. Wait, what the hell just happened to my... Wait. Okay. Okay, wait. I'm not going to win this, right? Wait, Thresh is just smurfing. Thresh and my misfortunes are actually just smurfing. That's so close. I'm going to be playing the mech guy at some point. Also, I'm going to be playing against Pastor at some point. I think I need to start ecoing up a little bit here, though. So, I've played him. Haven't played him in a while. So a little technique that I learned, you just cycle through and then go back to space and then go boom. This is versus Pastor. He's gone to the other side. Cool. Oh, baby. Oh, that's a terrible, terrible, terrible situation. Oh my gosh. I have enough HP to work with, but oh my god, got battered. He's out though. I'm top 4, but... So I'm up against the Darkstar guy who I think I lose to. I think I'm likely to get top 3. I'm going to take a... Xerot portal, I think. I think I'm going to take a Xerot portal. So I haven't played against the Space Jam guy for a while. So I think it's quite likely that I'm up against the Space Jam guy. Wait, am I against him again? Oh, God. Oh, God. I don't think that... Oh, wait. Oh, my God, I lost by 1. It's another Lulu, too. It's another Lulu too. I'm up against his clone. I just need to get another Gangplank. I need one more Gangplank. I need to survive this round, to be honest, to begin with. Okay, nice. We're gonna get... I need to get a big Misfortune off here. That's a really, really, really big Misfortune ultimate. Oh, that's good. It's good. I think I want the 2 strikes. I think I want to lock the 2 strikes. 2 strikes is worth it. Oh, that's Morellonomicon. For Gangplank or for Misfortune, but Gangplank casts quicker. God, 2 Lulu 2s is just really good. So he's always got his thing on that side. It's really bad to have Gangplank on the side because he casts his ult in such a bad location, but he's going to die. That's the problem. He dies to most people really quickly. Might be, if versus the Darkstar guy, I might be able to put him in the front line somewhere. Alright, we got that. Right, we just need a Gangplank. I don't know if this is going to be good enough. I need to take a risk. I basically need to have the Gangplank here. Has he switched over? He hasn't. So my Lulu's actually going to get something done here. Plus, my Gangplank might actually cast. My Gangplank's going to cast, which is really good. Get the first cast. That's a really, really nice Misfortune ultimate. Is it going to be good enough? Yes, it is. It is. Oh my gosh, we did it. I don't know if that's enough to knock him out. It's not. Okay, we stopped his win streak. Cool. Another Lulu? I don't know if that's... I really don't know if another Lulu is the play. Okay, that's enough echoes. Lulu 3 could have been on the cards here. So I switched over at the last minute. just to try and... Again, I'm going to use my Lulu to... That was a bad position for Lulu. Oh no, Gangplank, is he not going to cast? Gangplank's not going to cast. That's actually really bad. That's a good Misfortune ultimate, though. That's a really, really nice Misfortune ultimate. Come on, Jinx, do something. Jinx! Jinx! Okay. I don't know if it's going to be good enough. What are you doing, Misfortune? That's so... I don't know if this is going to be good enough, though. Oh, we turned him into a... Oh, it's not going to be good. I don't think it's going to be good enough. Oh, it is. Thank freaking God. Oh my gosh. What is going on with my board? I really can't believe I'm not finding anything here. Is that going to be good enough? Who knows? He caught my Thresh, but I think I get my Gangplank out off here, right? Oh, is it good enough? Is it? Yes, it is. Oh my gosh, it's good enough. It's good enough. It's good enough. I don't know if it's... I don't know. I mean, if I win this, it's going to be all through positioning. Please lose. Please lose. Oh, I'm top 2. I'm top 2. Nice. I've never been this far in the game before. I think I take the Gangplank. Surely I just take the Gangplank 2 here. Or I take the Zephyr. Fine, I'll just take the Gangplank 2. I have to kind of worry about who he's Zephyring, but that's fine. It's another Gangplank. Who is he? He's going to Zephyr at the last moment. He's going to Zephyr at the last moment. I don't think... I can't even outplay this. I literally can't even outplay this. Okay. He Zephyr'd my Sona, which was terrible. Let's go, Gangplank. Get the ult off. Get the ult off, Gangplank. Get the ult off. Nice. Nice. Come on. Come on, Jinx. Come on. Come on, Jinx. You got this. You got this, Jinx. I mean, this would be like the biggest comeback in the history of comebacks. I mean, I really would like a MF2. Do I lock this for another Gangplank? This would be a big comeback if I can make it happen. He's trying to get my Gangplank, right? Is Gangplank's the most important? Jinx? I can Zephyr Jinx and it's not a problem. Is he Zephyring? She's Zephyring Jinx. Yeah, Zephyring Jinx is not that much of an issue. Because Zephyring Gangplank would be the major problem. Like, I just want to get the Misfortune out of my... I mean, look at the combo. It's just actually disgusting. Even if she Zephyrs Jinx, I don't think it's that big of an issue. Oh my god, a comeback of comebacks if I win this one. I take the Soraka. It's another redemption. I don't think I've ever got this far. I don't think I've ever got... I mean, I haven't even picking up Castins. He doesn't have a QSS or anything, right? That's a Shroud of Stillness. That is really good for him. A redemption is good for me, don't get me wrong, but a Shroud of Stillness is really good for him. Oh, that's a Nico's. So I get an MF2, right? Every time. And then I do that. Star Guardian Sorcerer. Sweet. He's got a Lulu too now. Oh, gosh. I just switched everything over. It's a really, really good Gangplank ultimate. I just need to get a good MF ultimate off here. Jinx is completely uncontested in the back line. Come on, MF. Get your bloody ultimate off, MF. Get your bloody ultimate off. Yes! Oh, this comp is so broken. Surely I win this. Do I win this, right? I win this. I win this. I win this, surely. How am I not winning it? How have I not won this yet? Another Gangplank, surely. Another MF. And we switched again. But we didn't get the Sona in the right position, but that's fine. Come on, everybody. Just start Luluing. Just start Luluing, everybody. That's a really nice MF ultimate. Can I get another MF ultimate here? There's just so much CC. There's just so much CC. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that was a first. What an unbelievable game. What an unbelievable game. This composition is insane. Thank you to Soju. Holy moly.